Okay.
Just
And
get your
welcome
cup of cheer
everyone.
up there.
Okay, welcome everyone. Today we are doing wine
Hi.
and tarot. We are about to get
Salud,
started.
guys.
Do you have anything that you want to say? Like real quick, you want to start us off with a prayer? Is there anything that you would like to do? That'll give me the opportunity to kind of go clear my space, which I forgot to do.
Okay, well, just real quickly, just everybody that's listening to my
Hold it.
voice, just
Hold, hold on one second. Let me
okay.
um let me put you in front. Okay,
Okay.
so go.
All right. I'm gonna even take off my hat for this. Um, everyone that's listening, all two of you. I'm just joking. Um, just kind of close your eyes and take some deep cleansing breaths, and imagine with me that there's this beautiful, bright, white light that's descending upon you and is resting just above your head. Someone will call that the Holy Spirit. Some call it your holy guardian angel or your Godhead, whatever you want to call it. Just connect with that light and listen as I pray. O Lord of the universe, the vast and mighty one, ruler of the light and of the darkness, we adore thee and we invoke thee. We gather here again in the spirit of fun and mirth and of light, so that we may have fellowship with each other, find out things that need to be found out, and generally just to gather in loving friendship and fellowship. And we do these things out of love for thee and to the glory of thy ineffable and perfect name. We pray, Amen. All right. So now I'll put my hat back on. Well, I'm doing the opposite. Usually you're supposed to cover your head, but so, all right. I'm looking forward to reading for you. A couple little things. Again, when you are asking a question, things like, "Will I be successful?" is a very open-ended question, right? Yeah, you may be successful on your 80th birthday, but who wants to be successful then? Successful in the home. Put it like, will I be successful in the next year? Or will I be successful in the next 6 months? Or another, like in love questions, will I fall in love? Well, maybe, you know. But again, do you want to fall in love in Shady Pines? Maybe, maybe not, But let's say, will I find love in the next 6 months or 2 weeks? So remember, give yourself a timeline so the cards can answer your question better. So no open-ended questions. Another thing too, we cannot diagnose anything medical, and we're not here to psychoanalyze you. So those are just some little caveats that we would just want to have fun and have a great time. All right. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, I'm back. Thanks for giving me a moment to kind of do some banishing, which I totally forgot to do.
No
Here's a
problem.
weird thing. I logged onto YouTube because I wanted to make sure that oh, there it is. Now it's showing up.
All right.
Okay, give me a second here. All right. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything that was people were talking and different platforms and stuff because sometimes it doesn't show up in
Yeah.
the right here. So normally we have like 10 or 11 people. We have and nobody's showing up yet. So hopefully they'll start gathering. I
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe what I need to do probably is start posting during the week to so people know. I just
Yeah.
waited till today. So I noticed somebody logged in. You want to say hi and do you have a question?
Yeah.
Do you have a question? Make sure you say your name, by the way, because if you're watching on Facebook, it's going to say Facebook user.
Yeah.
So if you have a question. All right. Well, since it looks like we don't have a question yet. So, all right, I have a question for you.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So, looks like my book is going to be published in by Christmas.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I should have it should be active very shortly. So they sent me all the reviews and all the stuff. So super excited about that. And as soon as I approve the Kindle link, it'll go live on that, and then it'll be live that you can buy the hard copy if you want. So super excited about that. So my question for you is, how's that going to go? Like, how are my sales going to go? Are they going to do really well, or is it something that I probably should spend a little bit of money on marketing? I guess that's two questions.
Okay, so the first question is, how will it go?
Yeah, let's just say organically and the way that I advertise, how will that go?
Okay. How will the sales? How will our book sell? How will it go? How will it go? Well, I got 3 trump cards right away. So we got, I have the Hierophant, I have the Tower, and then I have the Star.
Oh, wait, you have the Hierophant, the what?
The Tower, the Blasted Tower, and the Star. So, well, you can interpret it, because I'm not trying to see it. I don't really see it in a negative light. I see Taurus, I see Mars, and I see Aquarius. Interesting enough.
So what do you think that means? What do you think that means? Like, because the Tower card usually means forced transformation. So
because you have the stability of the Hierophant, which is imparting wisdom. He's the priest. He's the high priest.
So do you think that this book is going to create transformation for people like that? Or how would you interpret that?
I think it'll give them hope, because you have the Star. It's the last card here.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be lucrative for you, but it's going to blow people's minds. That Tower, it's going to their own perceptions are going to fall away.
Yeah.
Also, it's going to also, I think in a positive way for you, it's going to blow. Your life isn't going to be the same after this book. Let's just put it that way. Because you also have the Star, hope.
Say that again. Say it again.
Oh, can you hear me clearly or no?
No, I just, for some reason or other, it just blinked out for a second. Tell me again, that last part.
Okay, Spirit, she needs to hear this. Your life is not going to be the same after you publish this book. I just have a real strong feeling that the way things are not going to be the same afterwards. Because you have hope, the Star card, right after the Tower. So that's basically if you were thinking Kabbalistically, you're climbing down the tree, but those 2 cards are right next to each other, in a way. You'll find out later. But anyways, little inside jokey joke. But again, I have 2 fixed. You have Taurus, a fixed earth sign, a fixed air sign, Aquarius, and then you have this Martian energy between the 2. You know what I mean? So it's making volatile what is fixed. It's stirring things up. And then you have the Prince of Pentacles, and and he would be like what they call the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow and steady. Think again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's very practical, but it's very lucrative. This guy, he's not the swiftest guy, but he's all about his coin. He's about getting that bag. So I really think that it's going to be something very lucrative for you. Not like gobs and gobs of money, but you're going to see as time goes on, your income is going to rise.
Wow.
And then,
Okay.
but again, like I'm saying, your life as it is not going to be the same.
Do you mean like people are going to tell other people about it, kind of things?
Sure. Well, also too, the Prince of Pentacles is practical, so you have to put money into the game too. You got to put skin in the game here. So yeah, maybe it would be wise to invest a little more in getting it out and advertising a little bit more. But I really feel, and again, Hierophant, Taurus is very, he's very methodical. He's very, Taurus doesn't go to the restroom unless he has a plan in place, and just think of it that way. So it's like a well thought out plan to move this forward. But I really see this book as a transformative thing. It will break down people's perceptions about what spirituality is, or what your quest is, or what the message is.
Well,
and it brings
it's got a lot of supernatural stuff in it that happens.
Sure.
So it will blow people's minds.
And then you have the star. It's going to give them hope.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Hope and healing. That is the star card.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So we now have a few people logged in. Does anybody have any questions?
Welcome.
If you have a question, please post it. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, please put your name. It only shows the name if you're watching on YouTube for whatever reason. So if you could post your question. If not, I'm going to keep on being the victim.
There's no victim. We're having fun.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, for that reading, have a little sip of wine.
Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Trish.
Hey, so last time, Trisha, you asked a question, and honestly, I didn't realize that it was you. And I'm just curious because I kept on feeling like something weird was going to happen. It was going to surprise you. Can you also just kind of give us an update? If you haven't got any updates, you're welcome to ask some questions. And anybody else have any questions that they want to ask? Okay. So then so since people aren't asking questions yet, I'm going to ask another one. Okay. So if I do marketing, and I invest a little bit in that, what kind of result would I get?
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, that card fell out. Well, you got the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands, so it would be a very good pairing for you to do that. In other words, I see you. It would make your product more attractive, more desirable. You need to get it out there. You got to get it in front of people. And then you have this. You have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. To me, so it's like a perfect match. Your book with the advertising, right? And it's fiery. It's Aries, it's Leo, it's Sagittarius. It's getting it out there. You want to build momentum and excitement about it.
Okay, so somebody asked a question. I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm still in the middle of your question.
Oh, I didn't know you were finished. I thought you were finished. Sorry.
Oh, no. Well, I'm saying it's also, again, I see a rebirth. I see judgment over here, which is also very primal fire. It's very fiery. So I think you just make that leap of faith. Intuition-wise, that would probably be the smartest thing for you to do. I really think so. And you'll be surprised what the results are.
All right. I will do it. Okay. All right. So this question, this person did not say their name. I'm assuming it's Trisha Walker. If it's Trisha Walker, will you please say, yes, it is me?
Yeah, I want to be able to say your name so I know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, it's for Trisha. Okay.
It is?
Okay. So Trisha Walker is asking, career-wise, what's ahead? And married or divorced? I'm definitely going to say divorced.
But want to know career-wise and if she's going to be divorced?
Yeah, she's going to be divorced. It may take longer. But that's just you
I
know,
think I
but
remember her reading. Yeah. Divorced. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. What's in ahead for Trisha
career wise.
career wise? Okay, let's look at her career.
Career, Trisha, are you still like doing like home care or nursing right now? Are you thinking about changing careers? Um,
Um,
I
I,
don't remember. I'm thinking that she used to do like home health care, like a nurse or something. Um,
well, I
but
think okay, I got nothing but trumps with her. So whatever she's deciding, wherever the direction is, God is pulling her in that direction. I have the moon, I have the magician, I have the chariot, and I
Mhm.
have death here. So I have Pisces, Gemini, I have Cancer and Scorpio all represented here. So a lot of watery spiritual components here. Um, she needs you, Trisha. You need to kind of let go of the fear of the future and trust your instincts. Again, I
Oh,
have Scorpio and look, I have 3 water signs represented here.
okay.
3 water signs. So
Yeah.
you
So I got some clarity on this. She said, but she's thinking about going into the police department.
okay?
I feel like if you do that, that's and I want you to throw some cards out for that, okay? Because I feel like if she does that, she's going to do really good. I think she'll even like move up the ranks fairly
Well,
quick.
I see whatever she puts her mind to, because you have the magician here.
Mhm.
The magician is like, what do you want, Trish? What do you want to do? If that's what you want to do, things will move fast. You have the chariot here. The chariot also means you might even, again, it could mean that you might work in another city. There's going to be some kind of travel involved with
Mhm.
whatever it is that you're going to decide to do. And then you have death here, which is like it's going to transform you. It's not a sudden transformation, but the person that you are now, when you come out of that and decide, if that's the career that you want to do, you're going to be somebody entirely different.
Oh yeah, I
It's
think it's going to give her so much strength that it's going
You're
to be
putting away your old life, Trish. And it's time. It's time for you to move on.
Mhm.
But I get it. It might be in another city. You might get an opportunity to move to there's going to be opportunities here. But again, follow your gut instincts on what it is that you really want to do, because you can manifest it. You have the magician here. So that's my 2 cents.
That's your 2 cents and you're sticking to it.
That's
Um
it. Yeah.
yeah. Um Okay, I'm gonna send you a message real quick on Facebook. Okay.
Hope you
Uh,
like that, Trish.
hold on
And
a
if you
second.
did, have a sip of wine. Let us know that you're sipping wine.
Yeah, yeah, everybody drink some wine. This is the whole point behind it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so the point behind all this is let's have some fun,
Oh, I
okay?
remember. Okay, I
And
remember.
even if you wanna trick us up and ask us a question, go for it. Where I'm open to, being, tricked. Sipping wine, she says.
All
Okay.
right. Yay, Trish.
Yeah, sipping wine. Um, we need to all chip in and get Marco a computer because when these things like come up like this, he can't read it. So
And plus, I'm blind as a bat, too.
plus you're blind.
You're in the
You got
show.
those
Everyone can
glasses.
see. I have to go like this. Let me know.
Somebody
Yeah,
said,
well, it's just the computer I have barely works. I'm just lucky enough I can write reports on it, if you know what I
Rebecca
mean. So,
said she's sipping lemonade.
there better be vodka in it. This ain't teetotalers and tarot.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's fine. Enjoy your lemonade.
Yeah, so funny. Anyways, all right. So Rebecca, you got a question for us?
Hi, Rebecca.
Come on. Out Antonio, do you have a question? Anybody? Come on, we want our
Hi,
question.
Antonio. That's my middle name. My
Yeah.
mother gave me an awesome name.
Okay. Antonio says he has a question. I have
Yes.
a question. I would like to know if my YouTube, hold on a second. I would like to know
Oh, I
if
know who this is.
your YouTube channel will grow.
From what I've seen, or from what the subject matter that I mean, there's already I'm just getting from spirit that there's a lot of potential, and they want to work through him for what he wants to talk about, get out into the world. So I already get like a stamp of approval that way. Just what I'm getting. I don't know what you're getting, Michelle, but I feel.
I think that he needs to stay consistent, and he needs
Yeah.
to, if he does it, and he's got a lot to offer. So
Oh, yeah.
Antonio's like, oh my God, he's spiritual, he's gifted, he's, he knows Vedic astrology really well. Like he's very, very gifted.
Okay, Antonio, right away, I got the Ace of Cups. So this is an opportunity that you're being handed here, and you feel it. It's a gut thing. But one of the things that you have to deal with is getting out of your own way, because you have the Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords is almost like, the what ifs, and if this or if that, you kind of put yourself in it's a self-imposed little maze that you've put your mind is putting you in. Instead of letting this opportunity flow, we're in our head about it. And what I would recommend is, sit and meditate about it and let it just flow out of you, because you have the World card. So whatever it is that you're being offered will manifest out. It's a very good thing. The World card, is like all your hard work pays off, or your lack of work doesn't pay. I mean, it's almost the world gives you what you put out. So,
so
I have a Three of Cups. So there's going to be reasons to party like it's 1999. There is good news coming, but it's really don't overthink it, buddy. Just go for it. That's
so I'm going to give you a couple of pointers, Antonio. The pace of the growth is going to depend on the things that you do. I feel like that enough people in the spiritual community to reach out to them. So my suggestion would be a guest on a show, as many as you can, to kind of promote your new channel. Also to try to, push it on all the different platforms. But I think that if you can network through other channels and try to get people, to do that, with you, how we used to do it years ago, Antonio, there was Trisha G, and there was Jeff Dowdery, and Scotty Roberts, Wayne Dyer, and Wayne Cyger. There was like a whole bunch of them. There was this whole group of people, and they would all network between each other. I don't really see a lot of that happening as much, but if you could even find, some people that are willing to kind of network with you, I feel like your growth is going to go faster. It'll be like you're helping them and they're helping you. So if you can do something like that, that'll happen. But I think that the information that you have is going to be, it's good. I mean, I've seen it and I know. But how fast you grow.
I would concur with what you're saying, Michelle, because again, when I have a 3 of something, that usually means collaboration. So that's I would concur with you right now.
Yeah, and if you ever want to do anything together, Antonio, just reach out to me. You know how to reach me, and we can always do something together, and that'll help. I can also download the video and give it to you, and you can share it on your channel as well. But we can also do a call out to your channel to bring people over there. So, just reach out, let me know. Always open. It seems like this. I'm getting more and more people like really wanted to kind of collaborate with me, and I think it's good. He says his next video, I will disprove false beliefs that the tropical and sidereal systems are 25 degrees apart. I have no idea what all that means. You're smarter than
I think I saw that. I think I saw that you had posted something like that.
I don't know what it means. I don't have no idea what that means. Tropical and sidereal systems.
They're 2 forms of astrology, I guess. It's not my strong suit. My hat's off to any astrologer.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, it's
amazing.
Western
I can do tarot.
astrology.
Let me just put it this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's saying it's Western astrology versus Vedic. Okay.
Okay.
And 25 degrees apart. That's pretty significant, right? I don't know. I mean, 25 degrees is quite a bit.
Yeah, because some people like I'm born on a cusp.
Mhm.
Some people don't believe in cusp, but I do. But I would be straight up. My rising would become Leo,
Mhm.
and then I'd still be a Taurus, but like real smack dab in the middle of Taurus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
It's always interesting to talk to people who are on the cusp because, they're so close to being over here. All right. Let's see. We've got more people jumping in. Please post your questions as you're jumping in. We
please,
would
please,
love
we're
to
having fun.
Yeah, it's growing. They're starting to pop in. You guys just pop in and ask your questions because we want to be able to help you. And yeah, any
What's up?
questions, even if you know the answer and you want to test us, like we will gladly be put on the what is that called? That line that people walk on?
Oh, put on the plank.
No,
Or
not the plank, the line, the string that they walk on. What is that called? They do it in like circuses acts.
oh, the tight wire or the tightrope.
Yeah, the tight wire. Yeah. So yeah, if
Okay.
you have a question, ask your question. There's several people in here that I think they just like to come in here and watch us for some
I
reason.
know. I got a bunch of looky-loos. Come on, answer.
All right.
I'm
Here we
happy to answer your
go.
question.
I can always depend on you to ask a question. Linda Duncan, just hanging here, high wire. It's called higher wire. That's what it is. Okay,
High
Linda,
wire.
ask a question if you have one. Yeah, so let's see. Does anybody else have a question? All right, so let's talk about what the year. Can you throw out some cards for January? Like, what is the year 2024? What is it gonna? What is
Okay,
it?
we could do a collective that way. See
Yeah,
what's going on.
yeah.
Uh,
I would like to know like what the year is gonna be.
um, I definitely feel that there's going to be a lot of challenge coming.
Oh yeah.
The next 2 years are going to be rough. Okay. All right, let's take a look.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. And Yeshua, I see your question. We'll get to you next.
Okay. This is just taking a snapshot of the energies going around right now. We're going to start it. We're going to start the new year with a lot of hope, like we generally do, because I have the star card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 trump cards. So these are things that are being orchestrated on a higher level.
Mhm.
These are not just mundane things that are going on. There's going to be a push for enlightenment. There's going to be a push for pause too. So like it's going to bring hope, but we have to really evaluate and look at things as things are happening, because we have the strength card here, and I'm just getting from the strength card here that people are going to be tested. There's going to be testing going on.
Yeah.
You know, what is your inner strength? What can you withstand? What can you deal with? Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are moving. Things aren't going to be the same way they used to be. And there's going to be more of a conservative holding back of things, being conserving. You have the Hierophant here. And we have that freeing, beautiful energy of hope in the beginning. And then it becomes more structured and more structured and more I just think things are going to get tighter. I guess that's the only way. Because the Hierophant is not a bad card. That's Taurus. So again, for some people that are working on financial things, that there's good things going on. It's a steady thing, but it's not the freeing liberation or you're going to be tested, because if things were going really well, there's going to be a switching of energies, and it's going to test you. Spirit is testing us in general.
Yeah.
But you have the Three of Wands here, so it's about what are we going to do about it. It's one thing to observe, and but if you're just observing and you're letting things pass or go, then if there's a problem, you're a part of it because you're just sitting there and observing. The Three of Wands calls us to action, to move forward, with passion. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
really?
I agree with that. I feel like when I kind of tap into it myself, I kind of feel like this is sort of going to be a test of will.
Mm-hmm.
And that the people that are spiritual are going to rise, like they're going to get stronger, like there's going to be a lot more people that are going to start kind of moving in that direction. But I think the people that are already there are going to like get stronger, and they'll tap into that energy, and it's going to be like really strong.
The final card here is just the final thing about it. You have the Five of Cups on top of everything here. So that's just also saying, look, we're going to see a lot of things that are maybe cause people to worry, or, you have to really hold on to your faith. This is we're going to be tested in the next few years. So hold on to your faith. But also I'm thinking, maybe it's also time to kind of like circle your wagons, hold on to your wisdom, work in silence, work on your spirituality in silence, and grow and grow and grow. So that your light shines out for people that are really truly seeking. They'll find you. You know what I mean? So, but
and I think there's a lot of things that you can learn for some of you guys. Some of you guys are watching on YouTube, and some of you guys are watching on Facebook. If you go to the YouTube channel We Rise Together, there's a lot of information based on different religious beliefs and traditions. So you're going to get a lot of information that's going to help you with igniting, some of that within you. So just stay tuned and watch and grow and learn. And I'll just keep on bringing these people to the forefront. Okay. All right. So let's look at Yeshua. Let me see if I can say that right.
Yeshua.
Yesha.
Let me see.
He says, I'm going north for the holidays. How will this getaway be?
Okay. All right. How will this getaway go? This little vacation, this little trip going. Okay. Yes. I think it'll be very satisfying for you. You have the Prince of Wands, so I think you're stoked about it. Prince of Wands, he just moves. He's, so I think you already made it up your mind and that you're going, and that you have the Three of Cups. So that's a reason to celebrate. It's also a happy reunion and a joyous place. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So it's just like, and the Lover. So there might be a little romance going on there. Who are you going to go see?
So she said that she misspelled it. It's actually Trisha. So anyways, Trisha Walker. So she's the one that said that. So you might meet somebody.
There's love in the air somewhere.
Yeah.
But it also could be
to be good. I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like I also feel like that there might be a little bit of some stuff that's been kind of hanging in the air with some friends, relatives, that kind of stuff that is going to be resolved.
Reconcile.
You're going to feel a lot of love from people, right? In this
I
year.
get it right away. You know.
Yeah. I think that people, like, if there was any kind of like disheartened relationship, it's going to be mended.
I think so too. There's definitely reconciliation and a lot of just because lovers doesn't necessarily mean, oh, it's the lovers, you know, like it means unions and partnerships of all kinds, you know. But I think it's going to be really good for you, Trish. I think you're going to have you're going to have a wonderful time.
Okay, I do have a question because she said kids, grandkids, ex-husband. Please do not tell me that you're seeing your ex-husband. Please. I'm going to put a big no on that. I'm going to put a big X, and I'm going to say, you better call me and let's talk about this. Okay. Yeah. No, 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 no. That's a big no. Okay.
Well, I mean, things look positive as far as what the cards are saying, but
not him. Not him. Okay.
I thought he was sitting in the. Well, that's somebody else. Okay, never mind.
If you're feeling something, let's just cross our fingers. It's somebody else, not him. Okay.
Okay.
Now she says, no, we're just friends. It's my kids and her kid's father. Oh, maybe there's a reconnection.
That's what I'm saying. There's something going on there, Trish. There's something going on there. A reason to celebrate. You got that big old fat ace of cups. That's new love, baby. And then you got the lovers. Ugh, forget it.
Well, you might get your
Invite me to the wedding. Invite me to the wedding.
Invite you to the wedding. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm getting all Jewish.
Yeah. No, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of love that's shared. You're gonna feel very loved. You're gonna feel really good. There's gonna be reconciliation that's gonna happen. A lot of really good things are gonna come from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of the cobwebs. Yes, ma'am.
Never mind.
Definitely need it. That's for sure. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? Wow, we have
I got Linda and I've gotten Trish, and those are like our
yeah, typical ones that ask the questions. Antonio, usually,
and I'm so grateful that they do. That keeps me, keeps the show moving along.
Yeah. Antonio usually asks a question. So
yeah, Antonio's great. Yeah, I'm excited for him. I really am. I think he's got
he's a very
great
smart
perspective
guy
on things, and it's like he reminds me of people that I grew up with because I'm from Southern California. I live in Pomona. There's a very culturally I can vibe with that dude.
Yeah, definitely. I think what I'm going to do next time that we go live, I think I'm going to go live on my profile page instead of the Facebook group because I have 5,000 friends, and I think we might get a lot more viewers.
That sounds good.
Plus, I'll advertise it a little earlier.
So hey, look, sis, it's it's a learning curve for both of us, and I'm getting to hang out with you, and that's cool.
I know.
So then I'm hanging out with Linda and Antonio and Trish.
Yes.
Regulars.
Yes. Everybody, our little regulars.
And it's fun.
Yeah, it's always fun. I mean, you guys can just say whatever you want. It doesn't matter, even if you don't have a question. But or do you have if you have observations or there's some very cool, intuitive people that come here, and we could have a powwow. So let's talk about dreams since nobody's asking questions. I had this dream last night. Now you tell me, and you might want to help me with this. Okay. So I had this dream that my dog, somebody hit my dog. I love my dog. Like, you have no idea. He's this big 120-pound
Mhm.
extra large bully. Okay. I mean, he's huge. He sits up real tall, like he's massive. He's
Mhm.
beautiful. And anyway, I love this dog more than anything. He's like an umfa lumfa. He's super affectionate and loving.
Mhm.
I had this dream that somebody hit him by the car, and hit him. And I saw this person like holding him and carrying him off. And I started screaming, saying, "Where's my dog? Let me have my dog. What happened to my dog?" And
Okay.
I was so upset about it that I literally started astral projecting, and I left my body and I went up to
In the dream, right?
in the dream. Yeah. I went into the astral world and I started looking for him because I was going to bring him down. And so I found all these dogs that were there and I was looking for him. And then I found an area where they were like training dogs, and it was the funniest thing because they had him in this room and he was learning how to use a spoon to eat. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing to my dog?" Like, and so I grabbed him and I took him
Yeah.
with me and I escaped out of this place, wherever it was. And I brought him back to the living. How I did it, I don't know. But in this dream, that's what I did. And the next morning, he was like throwing up. Like, he was throwing up and throwing up, and he threw up like 5 or 6 times. And I was like, was he that sick that something was going to happen and I saved him? Like, I don't know. I mean, I can let my imagination go crazy, okay? Because of all the things that I personally experienced, it's kind of hard for me to not like take
Yeah.
something, on a very, like, what do you think about that?
Well, to me, dogs in dreams represent loyalty,
Mhm.
fidelity, family, but like not just your friends, those are more out of it, but definitely your core people.
Mhm.
And if someone's hurts your dog or runs away with your dog, I
Well,
don't
he was
know.
dead. He was dead. They hit him with the car and he was dead and they were carrying him away. And that's why I had to go into the heavens and go get him and bring him back.
I
Like,
don't know. It just
what do you call
but
it?
it's either a worry
Mhm.
or you see. I mean, the best way to because what you may think of what a dog means, like for me, like I'm telling you what I think dogs represent, and if I'm dreaming of a dog, um, okay, I'm just gonna spill it out. Be careful. There, sometimes the people that are some closest to you, sometimes, uh, like I'm just saying, you might have a hater around you. That's the only thing I'm thinking because they took the dog, they hit the dog, they hurt something very close to you, and then ran away with it. Even though it turns out later that they were helping the dog, but you had to go look for it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
And I had to bring it back.
you had to bring it back. So it's like,
Bring it
okay, I would really start working on your barriers, like in your home barriers or, protection and stuff like that, but that's the old little brujo in me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, mira, you better, you better look out. But to me, if something hurts a dog, that's like hurting a trust, or, you trust your dog more than you trust most people, right? So just be wary. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but remember, I went into the heavens and I grabbed him and I brought him
Yeah,
back to
you
life.
did. But you had to
Okay,
go look for him. Someone
but
absconded with him.
what's weird about this whole thing is that he was sick and he was throwing up the whole day.
The next in actual life, not in the dream.
Actual life, yeah.
Okay. Well,
All day. Like this morning, and he threw up like 4 times. That's why I was like, "Whoa, did I save him?"
well, here's the thing, sis, too, and because of the vocation that you and I happen to be in, and we're
Mhm,
also in the public eye, right?
mhm.
We're getting out there. People recognize our faces, these gorgeous, beautiful faces that we
Yeah.
have. And the thing
You are
is,
beautiful.
I'm so modest. That's what I love about it.
I know.
Dogs protect us. Dogs are, it's almost like he might have got hit with something that might have been meant for you, and he took the blow for you. Because in the dream, so the dog was hit, right, and was killed, and then you had to go look for him because they took him. So again, it could be that he took a hit for you, because again, we're out there.
Here's the
You
weird
don't
thing.
know who's looking at you going, oh.
Yeah, but in the heavens, they were training him. Like, they were teaching him an evolved space of being a dog. Like, he was literally like eating with a spoon. Like, what dog does that, right? And so it's like he was evolving, and I was
okay,
like,
well, then that's how you want to interpret it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the dog was sick afterwards, so he got hit.
okay,
So I mean, that's just what my intuition is telling me.
okay,
It could be, but I think like a witch. I think like a very much like, like a little magician. I go, something's up. Something's up.
okay.
Okay, yes.
Well,
Does anybody else have anything, or?
I know. But the thing is like the point behind it is that I saved him and I brought him back.
I'm glad. Yeah, of course.
And then in real life, he was throwing up all day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it gets kind of weird, because I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah, like I'm thinking, it doesn't sound too weird to me. It just seems like, we have, what I would call familiars. Like I've had cats that were familiars, or dogs that are familiars, and they're like your little magical partners. Or when you're doing your meditation work or certain things like that, some animals will just be drawn to that. Like when you're sitting there in tune with spirit. So we're talking to, a more general audience, but like when we're working with spirit, some animals really are drawn to that, or you can tell. And then there are little buddies.
They
are. And they're also there to protect us.
He is such a protector. Do you know, my husband, Shane, he gets loud when he gets excited about things. I mean, really loud. Yeah, really loud. And he's not angry. He's just excited about something.
Yeah.
So, like, really passionate, really loud. Like, he's talking about stuff that's happening in the government and stuff like that. And immediately, Chief will jump on top of me, and he's a big boy. Okay, his face is bigger than mine, and he jumps on top of me and he gets all up in here and starts licking me. Like, are you okay? Because
Mama, I'm protecting you.
Yeah, he thinks that he's yelling at me, and he'll just start like, and I'm like, and I'll just sit there and pet him and go, it's okay, because he'll like literally like get up there and start licking me. Sometimes he'll shake, like really upsets him.
What kind of dog is he?
He is he's what they call an extra large bully. He's it's a breed, it's a pit bull breed.
Oh yeah, we got a pit bull over here, Lilu.
Yeah,
she's
but most of the pit bulls have smaller faces. Like he's got this massive like face. Like, I mean, he's humongous.
It sounds like a big chunk.
Yeah, he's he's a big boy. And
I like it.
let me see if I can find a picture of what he looks like. Okay, I found one. I'm going to show you.
All right.
Hold on a second here.
Show our two viewers your picture.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, it's he's a pretty big boy. This is what it looks like.
Oh, the boy!
I know, he's
a bruiser.
He's a big boy, and his legs are a little longer than this particular one. But he is.
We have a female. She's a
like this one's like got the shorter legs. But he's got the longer legs. Like he's a big boy. Like, you see how it's got that arch on the top of the head and how big their face is in their mouth? Yeah, that's what he looks like. He's just taller. He's but I don't tell, like with the place we live and anywhere we've lived, we always tell them that he's a French Mastiff. And they go for it.
Okay,
Yeah, they go for it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we have this beautiful pit at our house, and her name is Lee. She's a blue pit. She's gorgeous. She has the gray eyes and the blue nose. She's like like if you had a cat, it would be a Russian blue. But
Mhm.
she's the sweetest. I love pit bulls. They're the sweetest, most loving dogs. They'll protect you. They are protectors.
He's definitely he's definitely a big boy. He's here. I'm trying to see if I can find some pictures of him that are what he looks like. This is him sleeping on the sofa. Like
Let's see. Oh,
he's hilarious. It's like it's so funny the way he sleeps. Sometimes he'll sleep with both arms up in the air and both feet up in the air.
oh, what a little chunk.
He is. He's got to be
pit bulls are the gassiest dogs. Let me tell you.
He is. He's
We had a Frenchie here, Winston. Winston was this a dog that used to live here, and boy, that dog could clear a room. Let me tell you. Bull, pit bulls, yeah. But I love him.
I put sunglasses on him. See?
Oh, look at that baby.
He's so cute.
Do you have any kitty cats? I'm a cat person.
I have 2 cats and 2 dogs.
Awesome. Yeah.
And he's my dog. And then we have Chelsea, who's just a little mixed breed. She's got a little just a variation of different stuff in her. She stands as tall as him, but she's got thinner legs. She's not quite so bulky. And
yeah. He's a brick house.
Yeah, but she is the master of the house. Let me just say.
Well,
All right, you guys. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and call it quits since everybody's leaving. We'll talk later.
See you later, guys.
Yeah. It seems like everybody's kind of belling out. We have one person left, so we're gonna go ahead and call.
Yeah, it's like tarot and dogs,
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Have questions next time.
Okay.
All right.